um, and also Ibu Sri Rahajoe, it's my first time meeting you. Thank you for inviting me to sort of sharing a session with your students on the topic of skimming and scanning. So I would like to, I hope that I will share as much as I can within this 90 minutes. And well, it's pretty flexible. In between, if you have any question, you can always either raise your hands, you can either just unmute yourself and ask questions there and then. You know, I'll be more than happy to receive questions, because then I know that you're actually with me. All right. And also, I'd like to wish a very good morning to all of you from Unmer, the students, the staff. Yeah. Selamat pagi from Kedah, the Kedah state of Malaysia. All right. So in a while, I'll probably share with you a little bit about our campus and also a little bit about Kedah. So that it's like a teaser to invite you to come over whenever you have the opportunity. All right. So I'm just going to share the screen now. Yeah, I hope you can see it.
Yes, we can see the screen. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, okay. So this is what we have today. It's a collaborative teaching and global learning for batch 2, season 1. And I'll be talking about reading techniques, how to skim and scan on this day, 2nd of June, 2022, right? So my name is Jacqueline, Chuah Peng. You can call me Miss Jacqueline. You can call me Jacqueline, whichever way you want to, right? But I'm very comfortable with just, you know, Jacqueline, yeah? I'm the senior lecturer at Academy of Language Studies, UITM Kedah branch. And this is a quick overview of what I have planned. I hope I will keep to the plan and we can cover everything within this 90 minutes, right? So I'm just going to go very quickly about myself, and then I'm going to share with you a short video clip about University Technologi Mara, Kedah branch. Sorry, there's a typo. There's Mara here, Kedah branch, and that runs for about 3 minutes. And then I will go to the main topic for today, that is skimming and scanning. And I have broken the topic down to a few aspects, you know, what they are and how they're connected in about 10 minutes. And then we're going to talk about how we skim and scan in our daily life, and also, you know, how we use skimming and scanning in reading, the techniques and also some practices. And then we will look at, you know, how skimming and scanning can help us in our academic pursuit and for test purposes in about 20 minutes. And I'll open the session for Q&A in about 10 minutes. And then I will take you on a quick virtual tour of Kedah State in about 3 minutes. And of course, we cannot forget about the group photography at the end. All right, so I hope that with this, I'll be able to share with you things that I have planned to share, right? So it's a little bit about myself. I'm the senior lecturer of Academy of Language Studies, UITM Kedah branch. So our Academy of Language Study essentially focuses on the services of providing language learning skills, language teaching skills to the students of all programs. So we do not only offer English language, but we also have Arabic and Mandarin, because these are the 2 second languages that they need to, it's like an elective. They can either choose Arabic or Mandarin. And previously, we also offered some foreign languages like German, French, Japanese, Korean, but lately I think the demand wasn't really there. Probably everyone has gone online to learn all these foreign languages. So so far we have not been offering this few foreign languages, right? And I have been teaching English language to university students for the past 25 years. Yeah, it's been a very long time. And I have taught different subjects, because UITM is not the first university that I was attached to, and before this, I was with the private sector in a private two private universities. Yeah, private universities, and similarly, I was teaching English there. But over here in UiTM Kedah, essentially, I teach English language proficiency courses that are offered to the diploma students. And for the degree students, we offer them English for critical academic reading, English for report writing, and general academic writing skills, and also English for oral presentations, yeah, among others. And my areas of expertise include critical discourse analysis. I'm also interested in multiliteracies and have engaged with some cross-disciplinary studies with people from other faculties. And I have also been involved in the International English Language Testing Systems, IELTS, for the past, more than 20 years. Yeah, it's been a very long time as well. Yeah, so that is who I am. Okay. All right. So now let me take you to UiTM Kedah branch, which is situated in Merbok, a very beautiful place where we have lots of historical artifacts and places of interest around us, and lots of green, and it's also close to the beach. Yeah, to the beach. But the beach isn't that beautiful. It's a fishing area. So yeah, but you can get plenty of seafood there. So let me just share with you this. Yeah.
We cannot hear the sound, Madam Jacqueline.
Okay, so you have seen, the aerial view of UiTM Kedah. So the next time, if you have a chance to visit UiTM Kedah, at least you have an idea what it looks like. Now, your skimming and scanning skill has already started. When you look at the building and all this, you're actually skimming and scanning, right? Yeah, people? You have already started skimming and scanning. When you look at the pictures and all this, in fact, you're doing skimming and scanning already. It's not really just about, it's not really just about reading. All right. Okay, everyone. Well, I would like to receive some hello from the students. Are the students here? Can some of you just say hello to me? Maybe turn on your camera and say hello to me.
Okay,
Maybe can one or two of you introduce yourself and probably tell me a little bit about what is really good in Malang, so that I will look forward to visit Malang.
all right. Can I have Brave? Brave, can you please turn on your camera and introduce yourself?
Come on. Ini kelasnya Pusri mana ini kelasnya Pusri? Halo.
Hi.
Don't be shy. Come on.
Yeah, who's that? Rusty. Is that Rusty?
Rusty, are you there, Rusty?
Rusty decided to go missing because he's been called. Like, okay, something's wrong with my camera. I know the trick. All of us know the trick, so it doesn't work. All of us know the trick. Oh, my camera doesn't work. Oh, my microphone is broken, And we know how to do that.
That's a very cliche.
All of us know that. Yeah, so it doesn't work.
Come on, Debbie, are you there?
Everything is not working.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Okay,
Debbie,
never
are you
mind.
there?
What about Natania? Natania is all ready. I can see that. Her facial expression has already told me that I'm ready to talk. Okay, Natania. Can you tell me, what is good in Malang? Convince me to visit Malang as soon as possible. Yeah, Natania has decided to go missing as well.
Oh, why? What happened?
No. Oh dear.
Okay,
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Hilda?
Okay, never mind. Just give them a break. I think they get panic attack. Okay. They get panic attack. They didn't expect this. They're like, oh, the guest speaker is supposed to speak, not us. But then, I'm quite random. I like to pop something unexpected just to make sure that they are there. All right, never mind.
Yeah, because nowadays students, they like to
I
off their camera.
know. And most of the time you'll be talking to yourself, I know. And then you'll be so happy, like, oh, they're all listening, but at the end, it's like you talking to yourself, you're learning everything. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I'm sure you know all about all this already, but it's good, let us share together. All right, so I'm just going to go on with my session, yeah? Okay, so let's look at this. Skimming and scanning. What they are and how they're connected. So just a quick one. Do you think that skimming and scanning, they are like adik-beradik, they are like brothers and sisters, they're siblings, or they're partners, or they are totally unrelated? Or maybe one is the boss, one is the employee, like, one has a higher rank, the other one is not so important like that. So what kind of connection do you think they have, skimming and scanning? Anyone? Just a quick guess. It's okay. It doesn't have to be right or wrong, because there won't be any prizes. There's no marks. I mean, we're just here to sort of think about skimming and scanning. Why we keep on talking about skimming and scanning? Skimming and scanning. My students are getting sick of listening to skimming and scanning, but I told them that these two are the basic skills that you need to acquire. It's just like, before you start to learn how to drive, you must know certain techniques on handling the vehicle. Yeah, it's very much like, before you start riding a bicycle, you must know how to balance on a bicycle. So skimming and scanning, they provide you with that basic or foundation skills to go into more challenging aspects of reading, So these two are the very basic skills. It's very much like when you want to learn how to cook, first thing you must know how to, you must not be afraid of, heat and oil and all this. You must know how to, the difference between saute and deep fry, something like that. Yeah, you must know. Tumis and then goreng, you must know the difference. Okay, yeah. So skimming and scanning, they are actually, in a quick glance, this is to make it easier for all of you. I've taken it from somewhere. Okay, I didn't create this. I have to put up a disclaimer. Yeah. In fact, skimming and scanning, they are on the same level. They are colleagues. They are equally important. It's just that they play different roles. Sometimes they can operate separately. Sometimes you just need to use skimming on its own. Sometimes you just need to use scanning skill, but most of the time when we read, we actually use both together. They go hand in hand. Yeah. So if you look at skimming, it's a way of reading something in a fast manner. So I want you to try this as you go through this table. I want you to look for some words that capture your eyes, some features of this particular table that capture your eyes. Yeah. So maybe, can someone tell me what actually captures the eye? The first thing that you look at?
Of course, it's the title. Beside it is on top. It's
Yeah.
color.
Yeah, because of the different color, and also they're all in block letters. They are all in block letters, right? They're like telling you we are important, because we're all in block letters. And also the font size, I think font size should be the same, but they're in bold. Yeah, they're in darker shades. So all these are the clues, the textual clues that can help you in differentiating the important from the unimportant. And already you're using your skimming and scanning skill. So maybe Ibu Dini, could you tell me just now, when you tell me that a basis for comparison, skimming and scanning, these are important. Do you think that you use skimming or scanning?
Skimming, actually.
Yeah, it's very much like a skimming because you're not looking at the details. You're looking at something in a fast manner and just look at the main points. So that is the difference. But if you scan, you will look at, you look carefully, but doesn't mean that you stop there for ages to look at it like this. No, it's still fast, but you actually focus on a specific part of the text that you need to look at. That means you already have a preconceived idea that, oh, I need this information, so I'm looking for it in this. For example, if I were to ask you, what does scanning involve? What does scanning involve? Can someone give me the answer? What does scanning involve? Can someone give me the answer? Let me see. Maybe I'll get some names. Maybe some the students here. Efrida, are you here? Efrida, would you be able to unmute yourself? You don't have to show your face, it's okay. Efrida?
Yes, Mom.
Yes, Efrida. If I were to ask you, if you look at this table, you can see the table, right? On skimming and scanning, can you? Can you see the slide? Yes. If I were to ask you this question, yeah, just imagine that you're sitting for a pop quiz, yeah, a test. What does scanning involve? What does scanning involve? Yeah. What would be the answer? What does scanning involve? So you look at scanning and I said involve, it's here. So should you read the whole thing to find the answer, or you should read just this and this? Step 1 or step 2? Efrida.
Afrida?
Yeah, but anyway, can someone just give me the answer? What is the answer?
So
What does
just,
scanning involve?
look at the things that you are looking for. For example, price. If
Yeah.
you're shopping, right?
Yeah.
The important thing, we just look at the price first.
That's
you don't
right.
need to look at the title of the name of the clothing or the brand. You just see the price first. Then carefully you can look, oh, this is the correct one. The price.
Precisely.
Of this brand.
Yeah. Thank you, Ibu Dini. You're trying to do the damage control.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's
On
okay. No
students in
worries.
the morning,
It's
they
all
just
right.
cannot gather themselves.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. As long as they follow, it's fine. So anyway, my question is, yeah, you're right. You're right. In every way that scanning involves all this, but it more precisely pertaining to this text, the answer would be here, isn't it? You don't have to read the entire thing. You just need to look for those words that I mentioned. Scanning involves, it's here. So you can get the answer within half a second. You can get the answer in half a second. That is how skimming and scanning can help us, right? So scanning involves, when we scan, it's more selective. It's more selective. That means we already know what we want. But when we skim, it's more like we don't know what we want, but we just want to say, for example, a very, very good example. When we go window shopping, for example, when we go shopping, there are two ways of shopping, right? Ladies, correct? Window shopping and grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping.
Yes. Window shopping is usually like when you don't have any purpose. You just go there, you want to spend money only. You have only one purpose. I want to spend money, but I do not know what to spend on. So you go there, you scheme, you look at the shops. This one looks interesting. And then you look at the other one. It looks like there is a sale going on, but you actually don't know what is inside. You just scheme first. And then you decide. And then you decide. So that is skimming. You just look at the general picture. Oh, this shop has got no sale on. The other shop has got sale on. That shop has got a lot of people. That shop looks empty, so not very interesting. So that is window shopping, right? That is skimming because you don't have anything in specific in your mind. So you scheme. But however, if you are on a grocery shopping, you usually go with a list of things to buy, right? Very mission oriented. Am I right, ladies? Ibu Yasmin.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure you have done lots of,
more than the list.
Yeah, long list. So you don't have time. Very, 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 very stressful. You need to buy all this within that 1 hour. Some more is between our lunch break. You need to do all this grocery shopping. So what you do is you rush to the grocers. You don't have time to look here and there. Very mission oriented. Okay, I need to buy vegetable. Do you go wander around, go to the to look at the jewelry, go and look at the dairy product place, go and look at the frozen food place? Do you do that? No, you go straight. First of all, you go straight, zoom to the vegetable section because that's what you need to buy first. And then you need to buy toothpaste. Do you go to frozen food section?
No.
So you know already, that means you scan. Okay, you quickly look at the aisle. Okay, which aisle actually displays the toothpaste? Yeah, and then you dash there in the shortest time and the fastest time possible. Yeah, so this is very much like when we do our reading comprehension test, especially when we have time limit. We don't have time to, wander around reading the text in about 4 or 5 hours. We don't have the time. Yeah, students, especially the students. Yeah, Ibu Dini, Ibu Yasmin, and Ibu Sri, they're not going to do the test. Yeah, but you are going to. So you better pay attention. Yeah, they are the ones who are going to run the test for you, and they already know, right? They already have the answers, but you must know how to answer all the questions within the shortest time possible. So you need to learn skimming and scanning, right? So yeah, so both are quick, but scanning is more selective. So that's the difference. And what does the two involve? Okay, Skimming involves reading out the maximum content in minimum time. That means you try to take as much as possible in the shortest time. So your eyes will go very busy, like zoom, 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 zoom. And do you read everything? Do you have to read like word for word?
Of course not.
No, you don't. You can't. Right? So your eyes you must train your eyes to look for those important words. So first of all, you must know what is important and what is not important. And therefore, you need to train your eyes and your brain to capture that. You're not born with that. We're not born with that. We need to learn. That's why we are here for all the English teachers. That's our job, to teach you how to train your eyes and brains to capture the important words, the important points, so that you don't miss them out and then you lose the marks. Okay. And then for scanning, you find out the required data. That means the question is there already. You have a mission. It asks you to look for vegetable, you look for vegetable. It asks you to look for fruit, you go and look for fruit. All right. If they ask you to look for vegetable, you go and look for fruit, you get it wrong. Even though, yeah, you buy a very nice Japanese, very expensive Japanese, you know, the square watermelon, you still don't get the marks because it wants vegetables, right? Now, objective. The difference between the two is that skimming will take a bird's eye view of the text. That means you look down, you imagine yourself flying, you know, Garuda, you fly on top and then you look down. So you see everything in the big picture, right? But for scanning, you need to spot and cast specific facts. You need to actually go in and look for the details. To look for the details. For example, like just now, the shopping thingy, you know, you look at outside, okay, it has got sale, but you actually don't know what items are on sale. Now, you need to go in and scan, then only you know what are the specific items that are on sale. All right. And familiarity, usually when you skim, you are actually not very familiar with the text yet. You actually don't really know what the text is about. Therefore, you skim to get an idea of what it is. And then when you scan, you actually know what you're looking for already. That means you already have access to a set of questions. You have already have got a set of instructions of what to do. Therefore, you scan. All right. So all these are what are they? Kata kunci. What are they? They're the keywords. These are the important words. So when you read, when you skim, yeah, I don't use the word read. When you skim, you don't skim for word like is, of. I'm not saying that they are not important, but in this context, when you need to look for answers, they are not so important at the moment. You want to know, usually when we talk about keywords, they are usually nouns. They're usually nouns. Verbs sometimes, but most of them are nouns. Kata nama. Okay, usually they are nouns. So you focus on those words. So grammar will help you as well. Your parts of speech will help you. If you don't know what are nouns, what are pronouns, then again, you're lost. You might go and choose, you know, word like to, out. Not that they're not important, but they are not very helpful at this stage. Okay? Okay. So any question? All right, I'm going to pause here for a while. I need you to, okay, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it in the chat box. Later on, when you are asked to do the quiz, yeah, please go to that. Please go to the link and key in your response, please. Okay, so any question? Any question about skimming and scanning at the moment? Let me check the time. Yeah, I still have some time.
Come on, you can ask questions.
Any question? Any question? Am I going too fast?
Come on.
Okay, come on, Rusty.
Kindly give some feedback. Do you understand so far?
Yeah.
Students?
Yeah. Do you need me to repeat? Do you need me to explain certain aspect of what I talked about? Maybe you can give me some idea. Otherwise, I will just go on and on and on.
If you're not, sure with your English, we can help. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, now I need you to search for data on Google. Is it scanning? Search on Google is very much a part of scanning, you're right. But then sometimes you need to skim as well, because when you search, the search results will come up with lots and lots of data. And you kind of have to skim through it very quickly to know which one is suitable for you, especially when you're looking for articles for your assignments. And that is why I said keywords are very important. You must know how to very quickly skim for the general idea of what it is. And then if you need something more specific, you look for the specific keywords to help you. Am I answering your question, Rusty? Am I answering your question, Rusty? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. All right. So now I need all of you to do me a favor. Yeah, this one you do not need to show your face. You do not need to turn on you do not need to say anything. You just need to go to the link and click your answer. So I'm giving you some time to do that.
Okay, let me click the link.
Yep, I have got total results 3.
True.
Yeah, so we read every word carefully. So we're still waiting for more. Okay, true. Hey, okay. Oi, it's good.
One,
Oi,
right? Oh, yeah.
interesting. Yeah, interesting. Let's see how it goes. All right. So, okay, let's wait for a while until it stops moving. Okay, so it looks like everyone has already decided on your answer. Now, those who say that it is true, unfortunately, then you have to go back to the session just now. Hey, it's still moving. It's still moving. It is unfortunately not true. Yeah, when we skim a text, we need to just have an idea. We don't have to read word for word. We don't have to read very carefully. But when we scan, we need to be a little bit more careful, but it doesn't mean that we spend a lot of time scanning, because both are actually part of speed reading, speeding. Yeah, when you drive, you want to speed. So when you read, you need to speed too. But then the thing is, you must be very steady reader. Just like when you want to drive very fast, you must be steady driver. Otherwise, you get into an accident. Yeah. So if you want to read very fast, but you're not steady, similarly, the accident will cause you to lose marks. Will cause you to lose marks. You won't lose your life, but you lose your marks. Okay. All right. Good. Thank you very much, everyone. Now, the next one. Sorry. The next one. The next one. You go to the same link and I need you to, what don't we usually scan for in the text? Okay, so you just choose one answer. A, B, C, and D, you just choose one. What don't we usually scan for in the text? Anyone? Yeah, I'm still waiting. Everyone chose D. Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting. I like to see this bar going, moving and dancing.
Racing each other.
Yeah, racing with each other.
C.
See. Interesting. Is that all? Stop already? Okay, the answer is ta-da-dang. It's still moving. Okay, A. All right, I'm still waiting. Okay, I'm still waiting. Yeah, so
I think it stopped already.
yeah, it stopped already. Okay. The answer is actually C. We don't scan for main idea because main idea is the general idea. So remember those keywords. Skimming is for general, scanning for specific. So the other items like names, numbers, and colors, they are all specific details. They are usually specific details in a text. So when you scan, sometimes you scan for the name, right? For example, on a directory, on a directory, you want to look at, Ibu Yasmin's number or the office block in your Unmer online directory. You need to do scanning. You need to scan rather than skimming. But if you want to know, let's say like, what is the latest project Unmer is doing, then you probably do skimming. Okay, understand now? Understand? Yep. Okay, so let's go on to talk about things, skimming and scanning in our daily life. It's very helpful. It's very helpful. I think I have already given you some ideas just now when I talk about, shopping, something that everyone can relate to because it's very much our part of our life, a big part of our life.
Madam Jacqueline, sorry to interrupt. There is a question from Rizky.
Sorry.
But it's in Bahasa. Let me try.
It's okay. I think I can read. Bagaimana menurut Pak Menteri dalam
Bentukan teks tingkat
menentu isi dari teks bacaan dengan presentasi atau tingkat
this is actually for students who are like doing exam, so the text like almost exactly the same, but they're running out of the time. Instead of reading both of the text, is there any tips that to read and find the correct answer quickly?
If they have the similar text,
yes,
and then teks bacaan tersebut sangat banyak waktu dalam pengerjaan soal. So that means, Rizky, the keywords will come in handy. But first of all, you need to understand what the question wants. Your question is always your kunci. It will open, it will lead you. It's like the light, leading you to the answer. So you must be guided always by the question. Once you know what the question wants, then you will use that knowledge to look for the keywords that are related to the questions to look for the answer. So you don't have to read everything. That is why I say skimming and scanning is the best way to help you when you have very, very little time to read, but you need to read a lot. So you need to very quickly skim. It sounds very easy, but then it's not easy, especially if the text is quite complicated. So you need to actually train yourself to read things in big volume in very short time. So first thing is that, Rizky, you have to train yourself to unlearn the habit of reading word for word. You have to unlearn it. You have to like delete it. And then start to practice skimming and scanning. Whenever you come across a text, you read very quickly. Your eyes should go like this. Your eyes should go like this, and then you should just, very quickly pick up all the important words and you form a big picture. That is skimming. Does that answer your question? So when you get a bigger picture, you'll be able to see things clearer.
And actually you need to train yourself for that, right?
Oh, definitely you need to train. Like I said, it's just like
girls. I think girls, when we go shopping, we quickly can go and see, oh, that one is sale, this one is not.
Yes, back to.
But I don't know for the guys.
Guys, they're probably good at other kinds of shopping. I do not know what they shop for. I do not know what they shop for. Probably gadgets or something. I don't know. They do shop.
Catch quickly. Maybe the words in like description of a gadget or phone, new phone or new laptop or things like that.
it takes practice. You know, you cannot say that, oh, today I attend a lecture or the talk by Miss Jacqueline on skimming and scanning. I know what to do already. Of course, I have given you the ways, but you need to actually follow step by step. You need to follow step by step. There are steps. Okay, first thing, what do you do? Like I said, focus on the keywords. So you have to unlearn your previous habit if you learn it that way by reading word for word, you know, daily hot entree, cheese quesadilla and all this. Then you have to unlearn that and reprogram your mind that I have to read very quickly now. I have to train myself to train my eyes to look this way, and then I must train my brain to capture the keywords and how to also consolidate those keywords, put them in a bigger picture and come up with a certain meaning. So it's all about, it's our what we call the brain workout.
Yes.
You know, you go to the gym, you need to train your stamina, you work very hard. Now, similarly, reading and writing and all language skills need practice, just like how you work out your biceps and triceps.
Yes, correct.
And your glutes, the same. It's equally painful.
Brain training.
Yeah, it's equally painful. All right. Because when you're not familiar with it, it's going to be very painful.
All right.
All right.
You,
Okay.
I have
Now,
Shifa
yeah.
here. Shifa, do you want to ask question? Why you type your name only? Shifa, kenapa ngetik namanya saja? Mau bertanya, silahkan.
Shifa, anything that you like to ask?
Go ahead if you want to ask.
Yes, Shiva told me that she is still typing.
She's still typing her questions.
In the process of.
Okay, never mind. While waiting for Shifa to type the question, let us go to this one, yeah? Things that we do daily. Besides shopping, all of us love food, right? And this is the biggest headache. Every time we go to the restaurant, oh no, what am I going to eat?
Yep.
Yeah, so this is a very simple menu. Do you read everything?
No.
No. Right. You have so much time. You go to the restaurant, you read from the first word to the last word to study the menu.
Yes,
No.
closed already. The restaurant
Yeah,
closed.
no. So what we do usually when we take the menu is to skim and scan. First thing you look at, oh, okay, how many types of food are there? Can you tell me how many different types of food are being served here?
Yeah, I see breakfast.
Okay, so you look at the big thing, isn't it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 types. Okay, 5 different types of food. You know already, you have added it. Oh, okay, the menu. So then you form a conclusion. Big menu, small menu, limited menu, very comprehensive menu. All right. So you already decided next time I will come here or not. Yeah, will I come back here or not? So you have already formed that. Now, in this menu, first thing that you look for, of course, is this one. You know that this is a menu and all the headings, right?
Yes.
And then what would you look at the next? Aren't you interested in all these little signs? What are they?
Yeah, to indicate whether it's a healthy
What are
choice.
they? What are they?
Choice or like a vegetarians.
Yeah, vegetarian or vegan. Now there's a difference between vegetarian and vegan. Vegetarians, they do take dairy products.
Yes, and eggs.
Vegan, yeah, eggs. But vegan is very clean, totally no dairy, no egg, nothing. So you have to be very careful. Now my question is, my question is,
how much is the price? Okay.
Okay. So I want you to very quickly, you know, if you cannot read very fast, you might want to take a screenshot of this and then answer the questions.
Thank you.
You might want to take a very quick screenshot of it and answer the questions. And this time, I have the Wheel of Fortune or Misfortune. Wheel of Misfortune. Okay. So have you taken a screenshot of this?
Yes.
I hope you have, all of you. Okay. Yeah, shouldn't be that long, huh? You take selfie also faster than this. All right. Come.
How
I
much
have
is
this.
the veggie burger?
Yes.
Let me
Can
check.
you see this? Can you see this? Can you see this?
350.
Wait. Let me spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel first. All right.
Siapa?
Okay, get ready,
Unlucky.
everyone. Lucky.
Woo! Risky.
Risky again. Okay.
Yeah, Risky has been very lucky.
Very good.
No,
Risky
risky.
is rezeki, actually.
Yeah, Rezeki.
Yes, a lot
No
of
wonder
rezeki.
it's a Rezeki then.
Yes. She has a lot
It's
of
a Rezeki.
Mhm.
So, what is the answer? What is the price of veggie burger?
It is
Risky?
350.
Yeah, it's very. That's right. I know it's so simple that you can cry. Like, why, Miss Jacqueline, give me such simple question? You know, we are diploma students. Now, the reason is, even if it's simple, it points to you one thing.
Mhm.
You have the question. It asks you for veggie burger. Do you need to read cheese sandwich? Do you
No.
need to go and check out crackers? Do you need to
No.
go and check out chicken sandwich?
No.
In our local language, we call kepo. Kepo means busybody. Don't be busybody. Go and look at other things. The question asks you to look at veggie burger. You just go straight to veggie burger and look at, because it asks you how much. You know it's the price already. And price, that means you need to look for the
Number.
Yeah. So you go straight to this part. You don't have to go and look at this, look at this, look at that. That will waste your time. Lunch break, very precious. 1 hour. So every minute is gold. So quickly pick veggie burger and then order. All right, something like that. Okay, the next question. Can I get a chicken sandwich at Marker Cafe today? Ding ding. Today, yeah? Can we get chicken burger today? Today is Thursday. I don't know. Let the wheel choose. Who is the unlucky one? I like to play this game. Ding. Who is that? Who? Amanda.
Mana Amanda?
Amanda, silakan.
Amanda. Yeah. So can we get the chicken sandwich today? Can we?
Today is Thursday, Amanda. Hari Kamis. Can you get the chicken sandwich today?
If you look at the menu, can we order that? Do you think you'll be able to get chicken burger or chicken sandwich? Huh? Was it chicken burger or chicken sandwich? Chicken sandwich today.
Chicken sandwich.
Do you think we'll be able to? No?
No.
Yes, no, never?
No.
Yes.
Huh? Yes, no, never?
Yes.
We can? Today is
Yang mana?
Thursday.
What
Whoa.
day is it today?
Today is Thursday.
Thursday.
Today is Thursday.
No.
So Thursday, you look at that. Monday, Wednesday, Friday only. So today Thursday, too bad. You want chicken sandwich? Tak dapat. Cannot. No rezeki. No rezeki, too bad. Yeah. You must sit next to Rizki, so probably you can get that because Rizki is there. All right, the next one. What are the sites? I'm going to make this faster, so I'm not going to choose anyone really because it's taking a lot of time. What are the sites at Marker Cafe that I can order for my vegan friend?
Vegan
sites.
is
Vegan friend. So which one? Can we get French fries or hummus or chips? Which one?
French fries and hummus, no chips.
What are the sites that I can order for my vegan friend? Meaning you can only get French fries and hummus. Which clue actually help you?
The picture at the side.
The logo, the icon.
At the side. The logo, that's very good. Indicate vegan items. So you see, you must be smart. If you terlupa or you accidentally ordered chips, then too bad. Your vegan friend cannot eat.
Yeah, and then you have to eat yourself.
You have to eat it.
Yeah, you have to eat it yourself.
Yeah, kesian lah, your
Yeah,
very
yeah.
kesian your vegan friend, okay, had to go hungry. Yeah, and look at you eating. What is the cheapest snack available at Marker Cafe?
Cheapest one.
Cheapest snack.
Crackers.
No, there is 50-cent one as
Oh,
drink.
50 cents. Oh, yeah.
Cheapest. So which one?
String cheese.
String cheese. Yeah. Now, if you choose this,
String cheese.
salah also, because this one is served together with the bagel.
Ah, yeah.
You
Oh.
cannot
String
just go.
cheese.
You cannot just go there and eat peanut butter. Okay. So no. So this is a trick question. You can say, hey, I have 250 cents. You know, this one peanut butter is just 50 cents, but it's
Okay.
not. It's served together with bagel. If you look at the layout, you know, slightly indented. This is what we call smart reading as well. Yeah. Layout also tells you something. So this is all skimming and scanning. Yeah. And therefore,
String
cheapest, you look at that string cheese. Don't have to look at this. Don't look at strings because I didn't ask you this. Don't be, again, teach you a word that when you come to Malaysia, you don't go and simply call people kepo. Kepo means busybody. Yeah. If you're a vegan, which dessert would you order at Marker Cafe? Like
Vegan? No dessert available.
which
Vegan.
dessert? Yeah, which dessert can you order?
No dessert
No?
available.
Would you
for
order
vegan.
it? Yes.
No dessert
unfortunately.
available.
Yeah, I said no dessert for vegan. Sorry.
Go and eat fruits. Go and buy outside.
Yeah, sad. Yeah, so this is how, you know, you actually make use of the clue from the questions to answer them.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you read, I think a lot of you are concerned about the reading bit, the question bit. Yeah, so I've got a question from Shira, right? Shifa. Izin kita bertanya, ada perbezaan teknik membaca menggunakan skimming saat kita akan membaca sebuah teks bacaan misalnya. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of skimming and scanning.
It's actually, she's asking about a fiction book. I don't think that you will have a whole book in the exam, because she asked whether you will get, maybe it's like a synopsis of it, but not the whole book for the exam. So it's the same thing actually. What are the strategy for skimming and scanning?
Strategy is, fiction is slightly different. Fiction is you must know the plot. So usually we will go from the beginning
At the end.
and then we skip a bit. We read the middle a bit, then when we read the end. But I don't think that it is a very, very good way or good tip to share with you. It's quite risky because sometimes, you know, the exam may ask you about something in between. Yeah. So you actually need to sort of, the speed reading is slightly different from the speed reading for academic texts. You can still read very fast, but you know, you have to go like, you know, fast, slow, certain parts that you feel that is significant, like for example, significant event. You know, in a plot, there is always this rise, fall. You don't have a plot that goes flat like this. You wouldn't want to watch a Korean drama that goes flat like this, right? You watch a Korean drama, okay, fall in love is high. Then someone die, also go down. And then fall in love again, like that. So you want to pick the significant events and pay a little bit more attention and time reading that, because naturally those are the events that could be asked in your question in the exam. Am I answering your question, Shifa?
Shifa?
Does that answer your question?
Actually, skimming in the like fiction, maybe same like when you are watching YouTube channel, then you can skip the one that you don't use.
Yes. Go times 3, times 4 like that, is it?
Then after that,
fast forward.
This one, it's important information, for example, that you are looking for, then you just play that one.
That's right. You fast forward like times 10, times 20 seconds. Yeah, I've just learned to do that. Okay, you know, when it comes to watching movies and all this, I'm very unadventurous. I usually stay and watch from the first minute to the last. And then my children said, Mom, nobody watch like that these days. You know, you fast forward. That's why we can finish like, 10 episodes in a night. I say, huh? I can never do that. Yeah. Anyway, back to this. Now think about what you skim and scan for in these situations. Using your phone every day, what do you skim and scan for?
News maybe, or
Depends on what you want. If you have nothing in specific, you turn on your Twitter, you just browse through anything interesting. But if you have something in specific, let's say, oh, I want to know what my idol, or someone that you have been following, what new post is coming up, then you will quickly go and scan for the person's name and then go and read the first post. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So it depends on what you want. Some people wake up first thing, scan, look at the time. Some people wake up first thing, scan, how many likes do I get on my Instagram?
Yeah, the chats.
It all depends. So it's either you have a purpose or you don't have a purpose. You don't have a purpose, you scheme. You just look mindlessly like, okay, anything interesting, I will watch. Nothing interesting, fine. Yeah, but if you have already got something in mind, you will go straight to that. All right, now this is something that we talk about, ladies. Yeah, I do not know whether you enjoy grocery shopping. Sometimes it can be enjoyable, but most of the time to me, it's very stressful. Yeah, you need to rush, you need to pay, and then you need to carry so many things into the car, go back home, you need to unload, you have to sort them out.
Cook.
Yeah, not talk about cooking yet. I don't even want to think about cooking.
this is the preparation.
Yeah, it's typical. Yeah. Okay. And you go to Netflix. These days, people don't look at newspapers anymore, what movie to watch. Okay, even online, you want to watch a cinema this weekend, you want to watch a movie this weekend. Would you go and read everything?
No.
You probably want to watch like, Everything Everywhere. What's the movie's name? Anybody knows? By Michelle Yeoh?
I'm sorry. Oh.
The latest one? Or everyone is watching Doctor Strange? Everyone's watching Doctor Strange, is it? Yeah, let's say if you're the Marvel fan, you want to watch Doctor Strange. Yeah, you wouldn't want to look at other movie titles, right? You want to know, okay, on Saturday, what time the show is available, right? So that is when you scan. But if you have nothing specific, like this weekend I'm free, I don't know what to watch, so you just skim lah. Go through the entire list here and see which movie do I want to watch. Okay. All right. And this one is
Looking at your flight.
at the airport.
Yes.
Looking at your flight, cancel, not cancel, boarding, or already left. Already departed. So you want to know, this is something that you always skim and scan for at the airport, daily life. Okay?
Yeah.
So all these would come in handy if you know how to skim and scan effectively. Okay, how much time do we have? We still have 20 minutes. That's good. All good. Okay, back to skimming and scanning techniques and practice. Well, skimming, take a quick glance, focus on the main ideas of a text and general concepts. See, I have specifically put these keywords in bold because they are important. Deliberately skip text that provides details, stories, data, or other elaborations. So when you skim, you basically skip those things like numbers, names, colors. You don't want to know that. You just want to know the big picture. You want to know the big picture. All right. Does not require intimate reading, but it should be focused. So you don't, even though you don't have to read in detail, but it has to be focused, meaning that you must be, how should I say? You must process the information that goes into your eyes and your brain. All right. So that is what skimming is all about. Now, another one. Okay. Yeah, poll everywhere. Now, put one word to describe the baby in this photo. Very nice. Come on, come on, come on. I still look forward to getting your response. Come on, come on. Type one word. Type one word. to describe this baby in the photo? No, go to the, you need to go to the poll. Who is that? Sorry, Putri, you need to go to the link just now. Okay, good. Yeah, more words are, yeah, the cloud is forming. Yeah, make the cloud bigger and nicer. Hurry up. The word cloud is forming. Come on, more words. Come on, type it. I need you. Yeah, to make this cloud beautiful.
Some more words. Just type.
Just type. It doesn't matter what comes to your mind. Just type. There's no right or wrong. You see the baby, the first word that comes to your mind.
Adorable.
Nice, really nice. Tooth, cute. All right, interesting. Wow. So now most people choose cute. Yeah. I'm still waiting, maybe for about few seconds, half a minute, because we don't have much time. Yeah, is that all? Is that all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I asked you to do just now is actually skimming or scanning to describe the baby in this photo. If you focus on the teeth, is that skimming or scanning? General versus specific?
Scanning.
So basically, this is not too appropriate. Yeah, but that is what I meant by when you skim, you actually look at the entire picture. You don't focus on the nose, the face, the eyes, the teeth. You just look at it. Pleasant, cute. She looks happy, very adorable. Yeah, so it's a general picture. It's general picture. You don't want to look at the teeth and all yet. Understand? Understand now what is skimming?
Yes, miss.
Yeah, great.
Yes,
So skimming a text now. Just now we skim a photo or a person. Now skim for a text. Look at all this, section heading, headlines. Usually look at the introduction. Yeah, the title. Sometimes you look at the summary, if there is any. And watch out for those bold or italic words because those are the eye-catching words, meaning when they are made specifically eye-catching, meaning they are important. They are specifically made that way to make you aware that they are important. It's not that the author or the writer, suka-suka hati, they go and put it darker. Or suka-suka, I paint it red. No, it has a certain purpose, right? And heading and subheadings, dates, figures, sometimes will come in handy because you can have a bigger picture of what it is. And typographical cues such as headings, boldface, bold, italic, the sengit one, the italics. Indenting, when it is inside a bit like just now, the vegan and all this, like, yeah, you'll see that when it's indenting, it shows that there's a sub layer. It tells you the connection or the relation between the text. Bulleted and numbered lists would also give you some ideas. Of course, keywords and phrases are important when you skim. The names of people and places, dates and nouns. Well, if you are reading a fiction, like just now someone asked, then it is important. But if it's academic text, unless the academic text is about a certain person or a certain place, then yes, it's important. And sometimes even unfamiliar words like foreign words, they include some foreign words in it. Yeah, that will help you to understand better. So for example here, now give yourself 60 seconds to skim through the size matter paragraph below. When you are finished, cover the paragraph up before moving on to the question. So here, a little bit of quiz. So I'm giving you 1 minute to quickly absorb. That means you need to practice now. Zoom, your eyes. So 60 minutes, Ibu Dini, can you please help timing?
Okay.
Thank you, 60 seconds. And after that, tell me if then I'm going to scroll this away. All right, so first thing, like I said, look at the title and then you skim very quickly.
Okay, time's up.
All right, time's up. All right, so you'll see that if you're quick, if you're good, if you're efficient, I wouldn't say good, efficient reader, you would have picked all these important words up. Words that appear frequently, yeah, or they are related. Shopping, trolleys, struggle, buy more, basket, easier to use, save you money. So, what can you find in large numbers at the supermarket?
Trolley.
What?
Trolley?
Very good, because yeah, I noticed how many
Yeah,
trolleys are
trolleys.
available.
Hundreds.
Yeah. Why can this be a problem?
Because you don't need trolley. Sometimes you just need a basket.
Yeah, that's right. But invariably, I struggle to find even one, especially when I only need a few items. So the trolleys are there, baskets not there. How can you avoid spending more than you planned? So you see here, I have already given you the clue here. Large number at a supermarket. So you go scheme here. Shopping. Many trolleys.
Bring the
Answer is
basket.
here. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have to read other part.
Yeah.
Problem. The word struggle.
Struggle. Struggle to
Correct.
find the
Yeah,
basket.
it's related to problem. Right? Spending more than you plan. Wait, hang on.
Because
Spending
the
more than you
trolley
plan.
is empty.
Buy more.
Buy more. So when we see the trolley is empty, we want to fill it.
Yes. See, the answer is here. You see,
Yeah.
you see, the text is always arranged in a way that it helps you. So don't blame it. Ayo, this one, they purposely want me to trick me, use marks. Yeah. It's not that the text is not written. Of course, I'm not saying that all texts are very well written, but usually if you're doing something standard test like IELTS, you know, International English Language Testing System,
Yes.
the texts are very much well vetted. They are already written in such a way that the answers are all there.
Yeah.
If you can't find it, it's your own fault. Okay, you cannot blame the world, cannot blame God, cannot blame all this. Okay, it's your problem. Right, and the last one, it's a good idea to use a basket. So go and look for basket.
Basket.
Do you
Easier
use?
to use.
You see, you can finish answering all the questions in less than 5 minutes. See what I mean?
Yes.
People?
Yes, we see,
Yes.
Miss.
Yeah, so please use this. Don't attend this session and after that, now forget everything. I erase everything. Yeah, must keep this with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lifelong skill. Strategies for skimming. All right, usually you read the table of contents or chapter overview. If you're reading a longer text, you might want to check out the table of contents and see which one is whether the whole book is actually related to what you need. You don't go and read the entire book, then only you check out the table of content. And then only find out that, oh no, this is not something that I need. Right? So go to the table of contents and see whether all the chapters are related to whatever that you need to do, or maybe go to chapter overview and read the relevant chapters only. Yeah, so always do this. Yeah, glance through the main headings in each chapter just to see a word or two. This is more for academic reading. Headings of charts and tables will help you too, so that you can actually know where to look for the information later on when you need to scan. Yeah, skimming is to actually help you to scan later. It is giving you the It's something like drop pin, you know. You know the GPS? You know, the location map?
Yes.
You
Yes,
drop
reading a
pin.
miss.
Just drop
You
in.
drop
Yeah.
pin. When you skim, you kind of drop pin like, oh, this paragraph is about this. Oh, this is about that. So when you read the question, you sort of know, I think so. I know where to find it already. I know it's there. Then you go straight there and then you scan. Faham tak?
Miss.
So now you can see it
Yeah.
clearly already, yeah, because I'm using all your discourse, something that you're familiar with. If I tell you skimming, scanning, surely you cannot understand, right? But I'm telling you, this is exactly what it is. Okay, so skimming prepares you for your scanning because it helps you to understand the structure of the text. Okay, now read the introductory paragraph, first and last sentence. Yeah, that's the usual way, but I'm not saying that it's the most effective way, right? The most effective way is still speed up your reading, right? The first few words of each sentence or to locate the main idea. So main idea is the important thing for skimming. You want to look at the big idea. Stop and quickly read the sentences containing keywords. So you just might want to spend a little bit more time to look at the part that contains keywords, or it has something in boldface or italics. And yeah, I'm going to skip this. Resist the temptation to stop to read details when you do not need. Like, don't be kepo. Don't stop there and then start to think of, I want to know more about this. When it's exam time, especially test and exam, it's not the time that you want to challenge yourself to know more. It doesn't need you to know more. It needs you to answer the questions. It needs you to answer the questions correctly. It's not testing you on how much you know about the subject or the content. It's testing you on how well you understand the questions and how well you can find the answer. Remember this. Okay. All right. Now scanning is to look for something. Look for specific information only. Usually you would need the keywords and phrases to help you, like what we look at just now. And you're always guided by a specific purpose or question at hand. And because you skim before you scan, therefore you know how the information is structured. Now everything falls into place. You can see it clearer now, people?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, miss.
Yeah, so you skim first before you scan. So when you scan for specific details, think about the information you're looking for. Only pay attention to the word or phrases that you are looking for. Move your eyes quickly across the page until you find the information. So you sort of like just have this thing. I need to look for the word success. So you just go and scan the entire, your eyes like the scanner, your digital scanner. You scan for that word. It's here. Search. Like Google search. I found this word. So I know that answer is around here. The rest, you don't bother. Okay, now back to this one. The same thing. What are the clues and the questions that help you locate the answers in the menu? How much? Today. Size. Vegan. What? If you give the price for this, you still get the answer wrong because it asks you what.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you give your answer 50 cents, also kosong, no marks. Because the question asks you for what?
What?
Yeah. So it doesn't ask you how much.
Yes.
So all these are the keywords that you need to mark. Okay. Now back to this. Okay. Very quick. How many teeth do you see in this photo?
Okay.
How many baby teeth do you see in this photo?
2.
So skimming or scanning?
Scanning.
Huh?
Scanning,
now,
miss.
now very smart already. Now very clever. Now very clever already. So 2. When you ask you for teeth, you don't look for the eyes or the ears or the nose. You look for the teeth. Right? Then you count. Oh, 1, 2. Inside cannot see. 3. Oh, got 3. Can see. Oh, you're so smart. You can see inside.
3.
2. Really?
I don't know. This one must have bionic eyes, can see super powerful eyes that can see inside, maybe some hidden tooth. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So this is the difference. Just now I asked you, use one word to describe. That is skimming. Look at the big picture. Oh, happy, adorable. Now I ask you specifically, how many teeth? What are
2.
teeth? 2.
2.
Or maybe 3, I don't know, 2.5.
Don't know.
I don't know.
The other one hasn't grown yet. Miss.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're already like anticipating one is hidden. Coming soon. Now, skimming and scanning for academic and test purposes. So very quickly, do we still have time? Yeah, we still have a few more minutes. Yeah, that's good. Now, this is a typical SQ3R model, but I'm not going to focus on all the other aspects, but rather just the survey. You see, the first thing that you need to do when you come across a text, especially long text, a lot of you ask about 2-3 books at the same time. I just realized that students in Unmer are required to read a lot. They are under tremendous pressure to read a lot.
Novel.
Or they need to read novels. That's really good.
No, they read their own novels.
They read their own. But that is perfect. That is great. I'll be crying in joy, if my students tell me that they read novels. I don't even know whether they read. I'm not even sure whether they read the notes that I give them. Right. So, yeah. So scan the text, skim and scan. Yeah, there's something missing here because I took this from a website. But if I were to tell you, it's actually skim and scan the text and pay attention to all this, like I said. This is the first step. This is the first step to give you an idea of what the book is about, what the article is about. And then only you go into more detailed reading. Question, read, recite, and review. But the first step, you see, like I said, why skimming and scanning is important. Now you understand why Ibu Sri, why Ibu Yasmin, why the university put you through this session. You must learn about skimming and scanning. Why is it so important? Because it's the basis of all reading tasks. You need to know how to skim and scan so that you can manage to read bigger volume of text in a shorter time. Okay, now, ta-da, question. Okay, now, what is the topic or subject of this paragraph? Read the question and answer. What is the subject of this paragraph?
Aromatherapy.
Very good. How do you know? May I know who is the one answering? What's your name, please?
My name is Bayu, Miss.
Pardon?
Bayu.
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 Yeah.
Bayu.
How do you spell that?
B-A-Y.
Like Bayu.
Oh,
Yes.
Bayu, like the breeze.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, the wind.
Nice. Yeah, it's a breeze. Yeah. Bayu. Bayu Senja or something like that, isn't it? I know. I know. Yeah. So aromatherapy, how do you know?
It's the first word in.
Not only first word, you look at that. How many times it
Oh.
appears?
Most
5
frequent
times,
word.
Miss.
So when you skim, you sort of notice that already. Something is not right here. This word appears too many times. When a word or a phrase appear many times in the text, that means it is the hero. You watch Korean drama or not, all of you?
Not
You
really,
watch-
Miss.
Not
by
really,
a whole
but
lot.
I know, but then you do watch dramas, right?
Yes, Miss. Yes, we do.
Okay, in a drama, you always have the hero, you have the heroine, you have the supporting actors and actresses, right?
Yes, Miss.
So tell me, what is the frequency of appearance between the hero appears more? Hero, the main character, or the supporting actor?
The main character.
The hero, Miss. The main
The
character.
main character. Main character is of course the sub.
Jack.
Don't tell me Subway.
They're all hungry already.
I know. Subject. So similarly, if you look at the paragraph like an episode of a drama, I like to tell my students this, and then only they can remember. You look at each paragraph as an episode of a drama. So every episode, the main character will appear, right? Yes or no?
Mostly, miss.
You cannot have one episode without the main character. I tell you, will kill the producer, right? How can you not seeing one episode of Crash Landing on Me without Hyun Bin? Oh,
No.
disaster, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, oh no,
We have to
yeah,
see him.
disaster. How can
I
we not
couldn't
have
read
one
this one.
episode without Hyun Bin? No, lah,
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of this binging thing, but I'm just saying that most people know. All right. So anyway, yeah, so that means every paragraph will have a topic. A topic or subject is always the main character. Main character appears many times. So you use this concept, you'll be able to find it. You'll be able to find the topic. Okay, understand now?
Copy, miss.
Yes. So this is the topic, but it's not enough. You know, you still want to know. Okay, what happened to the hero in that episode? Every episode, something will happen to the hero one, right? Correct?
Yeah.
It cannot be episode falling in love. Right not? Yeah. So in this episode, what aspect of aromatherapy is being talked about? So you look at the supporting actress or actresses will help you lah. They will give you the clue. So you look at this: cheaper remedy, less risk, promote health, less invasive, more successful, improving sleep, more effective. So what does it tell you? It can be used as a form of alternative
Treatment.
or it can be an effective way to treat illnesses. For example, like that. So at least you have an idea. Oh, this paragraph is about how aromatherapy can be used as an alternative form of treatment.
Yes.
So you know already, okay, bungkus, go to another one. You don't have to know in detail because the question doesn't ask you know in detail. It just wants you to know what is the topic. So you give the topic, okay, go, move to the next one. Okay, so this one is very simple. 2 questions. What does road rage feel like?
It feels like a reflex.
So faster, you see, so good already, clever. I like this. And then who found out the 12 behaviors?
Para, a law
Farah,
firm.
Farah and Farah. No, if you give Farah, it's wrong because it's Farah and Farah.
Okay, miss.
You see?
Sorry, miss.
You see keyword, 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 keyword. And what, who, look for the name. Because you know that name comes with capital letter. You don't look for other things. So this is clearly scan. Skimming or scanning?
Scanning, miss.
Yes, scanning. So when questions that need you to look for details, you use scanning. Questions that need you to look for main idea, topic, and all this, you use skim.
Skimming.
Because it's general. So you must know what to use. It's just like when you drive, you must know what to do when you want to go fast, what to do when you want to go slow. When to pull the handbrake, when to step on the brake. You must know all this. Okay, so reading skill is like that. Right? Yeah. Oh, the next one. Yeah. Okay. So if you look at true false question here. Road rage is, hang on, I can't really see it. Road rage is what?
Is usually triggered.
Yeah, it's usually triggered by, is it true or false? If you look at this, so you actually don't have to focus on this part because from the keywords, you can go straight to here and you know the answer is here and you can read and to confirm, is it true or false?
True.
False.
No, it's false. Yeah, because even before they have a chance to check out whether the intentions are malicious, they're already like, boom, exploded.
Yeah.
Right? So it's false. You see, you don't have to start reading from here. The next one, Anna Jovanovic, spiraling anger. You know here. But pump a balloon until it explodes. True or false?
True.
Finish. End of story. Bungkus.
So fast.
Yeah. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Now,
Yes,
if you're
Miss Sim.
scanning for facts to answer a specific question, one step is already done for you. The question itself supplies the keywords. So please read the questions before you start. No, I always tell my students, first thing is you don't start reading the questions first. You survey the text. Give a good drop in on all the paragraphs first. Have an idea of what it is. So you skim very quickly. Each paragraph, you give it a name. What it is, what it is, what it is. Then you go and read the questions. When you get the questions, you read the keywords, then you know already which part of the text you should go back to look for, to scan for the answer. So that's a faster way. You understand?
Yeah.
That's a faster way to do it. Yeah. And read each question completely before starting to scan, especially marking the keywords. Look for the answers to only one question at a time. Don't try to be too ambitious. I want to answer 3 questions in one go. Don't do that. Okay, so just focus on one question, go back. One question, go back. Read the surrounding text carefully around the keyword. Sometimes the answer may not be too clear-cut, but you can still find it. But you need to read, just that you need to read a little bit more careful around the keywords. And if you need to, reread the question to determine if the answer you found answers this question. Right, so conclusion, we have come to the end of it already. Sorry, I've taken about 7 minutes longer than I should. Skimming and scanning save time so that you become more efficient in your reading. You always skim for general idea. You scan for specific details. Skimming and scanning work hand in hand. You know, go back to the first question that asked you, what kind of connection do they have? They're partners. Yeah, they're partners. They work hand in hand in the surveying step of SQ3R. You don't have to read everything if you can skim and scan very well, actually. Focus on the keywords in the text and questions, and sometimes you may need to reread to confirm. So that's all that you need to do for your skimming and scanning part. So any question in between? Any question?
Do you have any more questions, everyone?
The question is, when can we go for lunch?
Now it's still 10:30 here.
When can we go for lunch? You know, when can we go, miss? Yeah. Any question?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So is it applicable for IELTS reading section? I mean, like scanning and skimming, or should we really read in detailed way, or?
Oh, skimming and scanning is the best way to manage your IELTS questions, because you need to answer about 40 questions in 1 hour.
I know, right?
three long passages.
Yeah.
In 1 hour. I've always told my workshop candidates that this is the most challenging part of IELTS test. A lot of them always think that it is listening or it's speaking, whatever. I said, no, reading is the most challenging one, because it needs you to really have the stamina and have the speed to answer those questions. Not answer, yeah? Some people say, some students say, Miss, I answer all the questions within the time given, but then I say you answer all the wrong questions, you give all the wrong answers. You answer all, you must give the most number of correct answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the skimming and scanning has always been a very, very useful strategy for answer in test setting, especially test setting, or for students who need to read a lot to do their assignments. Yes, skimming and scanning would be the best strategy. Yeah.
Okay, so it is better to skim and.
Yeah, don't read everything. Don't read everything. You don't have the time. So use that strategy. Survey the text first, go to the questions, jump back to the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what you do.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. If there's no more question, any more question?
I think there's no more questions.
Yeah. So I'm going to skip this part. Darul Aman don't need to show already, because you can always go to the website to look for it lah. Huh? But this is the favorite landmark in in my state. I'm born and bred in Kedah, which is the northern state of Malaysia. It's very close to Thailand.
Oh, pretty.
It's just a border away. It's just a border away. We are on the north side. So our Kedah is very close to Penang. I'm sure you know Penang,
Yeah.
Georgetown. Langkawi is Pulau Langkawi is part of Kedah. Yeah, so there are lots of places to go to, but my favorite place is this Masjid Zahir, which is so beautiful.
Yeah, so pretty.
It's very pretty. It's in it's in the capital city of Kedah, called Alustar, where that's my hometown. Yeah, that's my hometown, and this mosque has always been, even though I'm not a Muslim, but I've always been admiring this mosque. It's so beautiful. Yeah. So okay, so yeah, so when you have the chance to visit UiTM Kedah, I will make sure that you can go to the masjid and have a look.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, it's very, very beautiful. I love it. It's not big, but then it's just the architecture is so very Moorish, and I don't know, I just fall in love with it again and again. Yeah. Okay, so these are the references or works that I referred to when I compiled the slide. You can have a copy of the slide if you. I will send a copy of this slide to Ibu Yasmin. All right. So if you need the slides, you can always get it. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Very nice of you, Miss.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah. But the most important thing is that you participated, you learned. I think that's even more meaningful than getting the slides.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, slides will just be, taking up space in your gadget storage. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. The most thing that you can get back is your participation and everything that you have learned and captured within this 1.5 hours. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this session. And I really look forward to seeing all of you. Maybe, next time when we have some other programs, we can invite you to join as well, the online sessions.
Oh, we would love to.
Finger crossed, Miss.
Yeah. So you always, welcome to join us. Yeah. So when I will see whenever I have some online sessions and all this, I'll try to probably extend an invitation to Unmer.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, welcome.
For a very insightful and engaging presentation. I believe all of our students are not used to, they got shocked and then they hide because it's very engaging, right? Because when you start calling names, they all, oh my God, the lecturer is calling our names.
I know. That's why I asked Ibu Yasmin firsthand. I want their attendance list. I need a name list.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm so sorry that our students are not so.
Don't.
But they do find this course is very interesting. Okay, maybe some words from Ibu Sri or Ibu Yasmin. Thank you.
Maybe from me.
Yes.
Busri, is that okay?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. She's over there. We are in the same room. Okay. Right. So there are two things. It's not really a question or comment or something. Yeah. In the beginning, Ibu Jacqueline asked some of you about what is something interesting with Malang that I can, that attract me to come to Malang. Maybe anyone can answer now.
Yeah, now that everyone has warmed up.
Yeah. Anyone? One or two of you answering that question? What can you promote about Malang that make her to come here, to attract her to come here?
Come on. You got to play the ambassador for tourism Malang.
Come on.
How about Bayu just now, the wind? Bayu.
Kira-kira apa?
Oh, wow, holy hell. I was never really a traveler myself, but if I could say something, Miss, please do check on the Rainbow Village, Kampung Warna-Warni. It's close to my house, actually. And, they were pretty affordable and they look really nice too. You won't be bored there. We might be able to find each other.
Interesting. Never mind. I'll go there. You know, you make sure you blow all the way to come and take me to the Rainbow Village. All right, Bayu. I look forward to meeting you. You're such an interesting character.
Much appreciated.
Very,
Miss.
very cheerful and very lively and friendly. That's really great. And Ibu Dini, don't apologize, you know, for the lack of response from students. You haven't met students from our side yet, so I cannot say much about that. I wouldn't know what their response would be like. I mean, asking them to speak would be like pulling out their teeth. Yeah,
it just takes a little bit of time, miss.
I know. That's right. Yeah.
And the second thing, yeah, I agree with Ibu Jacqueline about reading habit. Right. So many students are, well, not yet, maybe, yeah, to have a reading habit. Well, I can say that in some classes, I said that you can start with something that you like. You have a gadget. Come on, use it. Maybe just, 15 or 20 minutes a day. Read something that you like. Of course, an English text. So I often say that. So reading habit is important. I just want to, highlight there. Sometimes you can read way out for a long time, but how can you cannot use read text? Or yeah, it's easy to, some students are, I mean, they can read way out for long, messages, but why can't they, have no interest in reading something? That's why I said start with something interests you, maybe like a sport or something, music, talk about music. Start, reading with something that you like. So I think I do agree with that reading habit. Thanks. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ibu Yasmin. Ibu Sri, do you want to add on?
Okay. First of all, it was such a fruitful lecture, Madam Jacqueline.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I believe all of my students, especially, they got new experience having a new lecturer from Malaysia. Yeah, and of course, I believe that they want to ask something, but they still afraid to speak up.
Don't worry. Even if they speak Bahasa Indonesia to me, I probably understand a little bit.
And I
practically neighbor.
I always ask, don't worry, you can ask in Indonesia. Okay, so yes, sometimes we don't realize that in our everyday life, we use skimming and scanning. But when we come to academic one, we think that skimming and scanning it's an alien for us. It's so strange because yes, back to Bu Yasmin, reading habit. Yeah, especially reading academic, it's different with reading, let's say, menu or something, but basically it's almost the same. Okay, so once again, Madam Jacqueline, very big appreciation for you, and thank you for the sharing today. Hopefully we will meet again.
You're most welcome, Dr. Ibu Sri. Okay. It's my pleasure. And in fact, this is what I've been doing for the past 25 years. Sometimes I can just talk because I've been teaching this. It's like the first lesson of the entire semester, skimming and scanning. I tell you, my students are so tired of listening to this to me, skimming, scanning. So I have to always think of something that is more easily related to them so that they can understand. If you keep on telling them skimming, scanning, main idea, topic, this and that, I tell you, nothing will go in. So I come up with things like Korean drama, Hyun Bin. Everyone's like, I know. And you put it like paragraph is an episode of a drama, then they see, oh yeah, it's like that. I see now. Yeah, so it's more about, putting in very, very close reference in our teaching that can actually get the students to relate to more easily. So that will make the teaching very effective and make the learning more fun and more engaging in that sense. Yeah, so they can see it, and you see Widya was so excited. Yeah, Pinjin. Pinjin got married already. Okay, no chance, sorry. Okay, then anyway, well, again, thank you very much for this opportunity. I really enjoyed the whole session, and well, next time, if ever the chance arises, I can always recycle this slide for another group of students. Yeah, because I always sayang my slides. A lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears go in. So I always try to look for opportunity to recycle them. Yeah, don't throw away. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much to Ibu Dini, Ibu Yasmin, Ibu Sri, and all the lovely students. At first very shy, now all very happy already, showing more than 2 teeth, 2.5, 3 teeth. So now let us, why don't we turn on the camera and take a group photo together?
Please turn on your camera, everyone. Let's take a group picture.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just do the counting. Mbak Riri, can you please take our picture? For the rest of you, can you please turn on your camera? Don't worry. Just turn on your camera.
It won't hurt. Come on.
Yeah, it won't hurt. Don't worry. Okay, let me count. Mbak Riri, please get ready. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Wait. I'm looking down.
All right.
Because I kepo, I want to print screen as well. Okay, now I'm looking at the screen.
We will send it to you.
Should have prepared myself better for this.
Yeah. Okay.
And I will just take a picture of the next slide. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Mbak Riri, have you catch all the picture? I believe so. Thank you so much. Just now there are like more than 60 students are joining. Thank you so much once again.
Yes, that's a very good turnout. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that my students, they lied to me. They say, yeah, miss, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, thank you. But then they never turn out.
As well, when we say, come on, oh yes, we will come, and then goodbye.
It's their break, probably they're having their nasi lemak, nasi kandar, I don't know what at this time, All right, so you all have a good week ahead. No, this is almost the end of the week. Today is the last day of the week for us. So yeah, have a good weekend, all of you, and hope to see you guys again very soon.
Thank you, Madam Jacqueline. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the great, miss.
Yeah, sorry to have taken more time than I should.
Don't worry,
No worries.
It's always an enjoyable experience, miss.
Yeah.
No worries.
Thank you.
Your class in the Adibuana just now, if you don't mind sharing the poster to Ibu Yasmin.
Oh yeah, sure. That is on editing skills. I'm not too sure whether you want to. It's very good, but then it's kind of a bit boring. Not boring, but it's very technical. But then anyone who needs to do that, especially if you're doing report writing, especially if you do want to learn some editing skills, please come over. You will get an e-certificate as well.
E-certificate.
Yeah, e-certificate of attendance.
Yeah, looking for
yes.
yeah.
For the students as
You can
well.
share it to me.
For the students. Yeah. Great. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. See you.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
miss.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Likewise.